Hello lovely, and Happy New Year to you. This is my December, maybe October and November as well, I'm not sure, update for you. Quite a lot has been happening this end, in some ways a lot and in other ways not a lot. You know, I used to have my cabin in the garden. That was my hangout, my workplace. Well, Paul and I have done a swap. We live in a tiny 2-bedroomed house, wonderful little house. It suits our needs perfectly. And the spare room, the second bedroom, was the room he was using as an office during lockdown when he had to work from home. He's had to go back into the office now. He's not allowed to work from home. So this room was sitting sort of largely empty, and I was very cold out in the cabin. So we've done a swap, which was quite a major exercise actually. Involved moving furniture, masses of decluttering, more on his part than my part. I don't have as much stuff to declutter, but we used it as an opportunity to do massive decluttering and sorting out, which of course extends into other parts of the house. It always does, these projects. It also involved redecorating this room, which was me redecorating it. And then we had a new carpet put down because the carpet that was down here had been down here for a long time. So we put a new carpet down, and anyway, it's, you know, it's all as long as it takes, isn't it, to get these things done. In moving in here, it meant I had to pack up all of my houses, everything, all of my gear, my art stuff, all of my materials, everything, pack it all up. We were falling over boxes for weeks. Once it was all sorted out in here and we got the new carpet down and I've got the room how I want it, then I could start unpacking. So Ashton Place here has been unpacked, although not really sorted out. You see behind me here, Bramble Cottage. Everything's so near, it's wonderful. Bramble Cottage is sort of unpacked, but again, not sorted out. And if I just move the camera for you a little bit, sorry, it's going to be wobbly. That's the start of Maggie May's. Because I really wanted to take the opportunity, yes, that's my toothbrush charging there. I really wanted to take the opportunity to do the wet, painty, messy, sploshy about stuff while we didn't have the new carpet down here. So that I had to get on with that. I have got some videos of before, which I will share on this YouTube channel. And it's also given me an opportunity to have a real think about where I'm going with this channel and my doll's house staff and all of that. So it's been quite an interesting process. I am retired. I'm fortunate in that position. So I'm very clear that dolls' houses is a hobby. It is what I do for me. I enjoy it immensely. It lifts my heart. It fills me up. But also I do make some spare things from time to time to sell in my Etsy shop. So, or if I've ordered too many bits and pieces of something, I can sell some spares in my Etsy shop. So these little bags that I made that are on the shelf there, those are currently in my Etsy shop. Having said that, I've decided to do a bit of a rebrand thing, because my name, Sue Davies Miniatures, doesn't really matter what my name is. Doesn't matter who's making them. I would prefer a bit more of an identity of the houses. So here's what's going to happen in the next few days. I'm going to be rebranding. I'm going to be pausing my Etsy shop while it has a bit of a refresh. I'm going to look at the stock that I've got in there, because it is quite some time since I've been in there. Look at what I'm doing in there and give that a new identity. I don't have a Facebook page because I can share things from my personal profile on there, but that's going to become more in line with everything else that I'm doing. And also Instagram. I do have an Instagram profile. Have I used it much? No, I haven't. But because it didn't feel aligned really. So the first two houses, Ashton Place and Bramble Cottage, are very much my houses, in that they've been a learning process. Maggie May's is more of a passion project, and I feel that Ashton Place and Bramble Cottage are much more sort of generic, really. So many people have townhouses, don't they? And bearing in mind, I don't have to share these videos. I share them because I want to share them, and because I think they might be of interest to people. But in some ways, when I'm recording something while I'm making, it stifles my creativity a bit. It's easier for me to just make and not think about doing the video. So I've had to think about, why am I doing videos? Do I do videos at all? Do I continue with videos? Yes, I will continue with videos. And I think the Maggie May's is going to be what I lead with. So that is going to become the identity, if you like, of my channels. So you'll see more of Maggie May's. Because it's different, you know, it's sort of rock chick 1970s themed. It's quite different to a generic townhouse. If anybody's interested, that's fabulous. If they're not interested, that's fine, doesn't matter. I will continue with doing the videos and recording it for as long as I feel it serves me, and as long as I feel people want that. But I will continue doing the dolls' houses for me anyway, for a long, long time. I've got an awful lot to do, which I say that in an excited way, not as like, oh, I've got an awful lot to do. It's like, I've got an awful lot to do. Aren't I lucky? With all of the houses still, certainly with Maggie May. So, you know, my sister has asked me several times, are they done yet? And it's not about getting them done. It's about the process. It's about the enjoying finding, enjoying making, and letting them evolve and develop with their personality and their identities. That is the fun bit for me. So you'll see lots of rebranding. And I'm going to do a video showing you around Maggie May's, and I'll do a video showing you around my room here, because it's quite different to the cabin. I can't see the birds on the bird feeder now, unfortunately, but in the nice weather, it is beginning of January at the moment, and we've had lots of snow. In the nice weather, I will go and use the cabin as I wish if Paul's at work, because it's a lovely place to go and hang out and enjoy the sunshine and all that. This room is north facing, so I have great light here. It's really good, and the window is right next to my desk, so I'm in lots of good light when we have good light in the depth of winter in the UK. But I've got lots of lights to help me. Anyway, I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.